Ladies and gentlemen, this is the 02 podcast. I'm LT, and today we review Invincible. So I can hear you thinking, asking, what is Invincible? Now, Invincible is an animated television series. It consists of 8 episodes. It's on Amazon Prime Video. It's based on the comic of the same name by Robert Kirkman. And guys, let me just try and explain to you, or at least describe it in the best way I can. It's as if you took The Boys and Young Justice and you smashed them together. Invincible would be what you get. Guys, it's incredible. It's awesome. If you're a little tired with the by the book, paint by numbers, superhero genre, this is something different. And make no mistake, this is not for children. There is a lot of gore in this show. There's a lot of brutality in this show. And I think that's one of the things that makes it stand out. So kicking off, let's talk about the animation. Guys, the animation is fantastic. If you're a fan of the Young Justice TV series, if you're even a fan of some of the older series like Justice League Unlimited, it's very much like that. And I think if you enjoy those series, you're going to have no problem here at all. Even talking about some of the fight scene and the animation that goes into these scenes, in this particular series, it's fantastic. So let's talk next about some of the characters. Now we're introduced to Mark Grayson, who is going to be our titular character and our antagonist for the 8 episodes of this entire series. He's great. He's a likable guy. You're introduced to him when he's 17 years old. He's still in high school. He's having trouble with bullies, having trouble with girlfriends, things of that nature, normal everyday stuff. But at the same time, his father is basically Superman. Okay. His father in this particular universe is called Omni-Man. Now, Omni-Man, as I said, is very much likened to Superman. Omni-Man is not from Earth. Omni-Man is from a planet called Viltrum. He's a Viltrumite. And I very much liken that to Kryptonians. Now, Mark's mother is a human. Her name's Debbie. And she's a normal, everyday, caring, worrisome mother. And the story revolves around them and basically Mark's superhero journey and his coming of age tale. Now, the amount of supporting characters that they have in this series is also incredible. There are a superhero team on here called the Guardians of the Globe. They're very much likened to the Justice League or the Avengers. They're Earth's mightiest heroes. A special team of the absolute best there to keep the Earth safe. Now, these guys are the top dogs. They are the best of the best. So it's very, very confronting and alarming when this superhero team is massacred by a single enemy. Now, I don't want to go into spoilers, so I'm not going to tell you who it is, but just know that who it is and the reasoning for this person's doing this pushes the entire plot through the next 7 episodes. Now, along with that plot, you also get Mark's journey. Him becoming a superhero, learning his powers under the tutelage of his father, and learning to fly, learning super strength, learning what he can and can't do, learning to save people, become a hero. Even something that would all make us pretty giddy and pretty excited, designing his own superhero costume. Now, I want to move on to the voice acting. The voice acting in this show, guys, is fantastic. It's great. My personal favorite is J.K. Simmons, who voices Omni-Man. The amount of emotion, the moods, the directions that he takes this character are fantastic. He goes from heroic to dark to intimidating in an instant. Okay, almost in, a little bit of change of pitch here and there, and he's almost a different character. It's incredible. Everyone in this series is voiced very well. Now, there's a good mix of heroes and villains within this universe, And each time they're on screen, they're genuinely interesting. And I think one of the biggest things for this series is that Mark Grayson, aka Invincible, is a very likable and easy to relate to character. Guys, this series has been received incredibly well by critics, incredibly well by the audiences, so much so that Amazon Prime Video announced that they've already picked up Invincible for another 2 seasons. So guys, get on this. This is such a great show. This is a really great superhero TV show with a little bit of dark humor and a lot of gore. There's a lot of brutality in this show. There's a lot of confronting violence in this show. There are adult themes in this show. Again, this show is not for kids. And as I said earlier, if there was an amalgamation that I can create to make you understand the pinnacle of what Invincible is, it would be The Boys and Young Justice. Okay, mash them together, and Invincible is what you got. Let me just tell you, it is fantastic. I cannot stress this enough. Go out and see it. You'll have fun with it, I guarantee you. This has been LT at O2 Reviews on the 02 podcast. Stand by for the next episode, coming soon.